What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So I thought this was interesting. I just wanted to touch on this real quick. Eddie Hearn says that he picks out Anthony Joshua's sparring partners. He helps prepare, in preparation and picking out the sparring partners for Anthony Joshua. He stated that it's very difficult to find the proper sparring partner for Jarrell Big Baby Miller because he's, is a big 300-pound guy. And he throws a lot of punches with fast hands and fast feet and things of that nature. What I find very interesting is, as a promoter, you promote Jarrell Big Baby Miller and Anthony Joshua. We understand that Anthony Joshua is the cash cow. He's the golden goose. But to show this much favoritism and to say we, as if you're included in Anthony Joshua's camp, as if you're one of the trainers, right? That's real odd. Could you imagine if Bob Arum is picking Tyson Fury's sparring partners? Could you imagine if Shelly Finkel and Al Heyman were picking Deontay Wilder's sparring partners? Could you imagine if Oscar De La Hoya, Oscar De La Hoya, you could see Oscar De La Hoya helping picking out Canelo Alvarez sparring partners due to the fact that Oscar De La Hoya was a world champion, right? He's a Hall of Fame boxer. So we could see Oscar De La Hoya doing such things. But could you imagine if Frank Warren was to pick out Billy Joe Saunders' sparring partners, right? I mean, we know that Eddie Hearn has never been a professional boxer. Eddie Hearn is not a Hall of Fame boxer. It's one thing to see Oscar De La Hoya do so, but for Eddie Hearn to do so is kind of overstepping the line, is overstepping your boundaries, in my opinion, right? I just can't imagine your promoter helping picking out your sparring partners for another fighter that he promotes. This is what Dillian White was talking about when he said that he understands that Eddie Hearn is going to favor Anthony Joshua. We understand it's your golden goose, but you have to understand where you draw the line in the sand, and you promote both fighters, and you have to stay somewhat neutral, right? This is what Eddie Hearn had to say. He said, there's no one really that big, right? There's a lot of animosity heading into this fight, so on and so forth. It's very difficult. I'm very hands-on in this respect. I get involved with sparring. We select sparring partners between Joshua's trainer, Rob McCracken, AJ's training team, and AJ and me to find a 23, talking about whiff guy, who moves fast, who has fast hands, who is great engine, who forces the pressure is very, very difficult. It's impossible, to be honest, to imitate Jarrell Miller in terms of weight, size, speed, feet, everything. We're going to get as close as we can. We feel as though we've got a decent selection of guys. It's very focused. Joshua is very focused. He's in great place right now. He's in Sheffield. He'll probably do another 3 or 4 weeks there before going to Florida. And he's biting his teeth. The buildup was spicy. I think you're going to get a great performance from Anthony Joshua. We picked out sparring partners. I feel like that's a little bit crossing the line. I think that's, you're supposed to stay somewhat neutral when you're promoting both fighters. Because if Jarrell Big Baby Miller wins, now what are you going to do? Right? You understand? Because you promote both fighters. So you're still going to favor Anthony Joshua at that point in time? Or you're going to be in Jarrell Big Baby Miller's corner as a promoter? You have to stay somewhat neutral, right? And this is what Eddie Hearn doesn't do when it comes to Anthony Joshua. He injects himself into it instead of being a promoter. Now he's playing a role of a trainer, which is out of bounds, right? I just can't imagine Bob Arum picking Tyson Fury's or Muhammad Ali's or Sugar Ray Leonard's or Terrence Crawford's training partners, his sparring partners. Could you imagine Shelly Finkel and Al Heyman saying, we're going to look for the proper training sparring partners for Deontay Wilder, and Shelly Finkel being hands-on in that aspect? That's not up to Shelly Finkel. You're a promoter, stay the promoter. You're a manager, stay the manager. Everybody has a job to do. Stay that. Now, understand that's your golden goose, that's your cash cow, and you're going to look out for him, you're going to favor him. But you have to keep it somewhat neutral. You have to. So I just can't see, only promoter I can see doing so is Oscar De La Hoya, and rightfully so. Because Oscar De La Hoya is a Hall of Famer. He's a multiple weight world champion, right? Oscar De La Hoya was the cash cow at one point. So Oscar De La Hoya can put on his 2 cents in, as well as Bernard Hopkins over there with Golden Boy, right? Because they've been there, done that. But for Eddie Hearn to do that, it's a bit too much, in my opinion, especially when you promote both fighters. I could see if this was a co-promotion and you know, you're promoting your fighter and it's a Golden Boy fighter in the sense of when we talk about Jacobs Canelo, I can understand that. But not in this sense. That's all wrong. That's all wrong. But and drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share these videos. Eddie Hearn says he's very hands-on in picking Anthony Joshua sparring partners to prepare him for fights. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.